So Sacramento will get the first possession. Here's Simmons. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's three-pointers. Off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. James. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now Curry. Bird cover. That one from long range.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Curry with it. Now McGrady defending. They get it back. And here now the Kings. They recover it. No good from Bird.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
And here is Simmons after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 2. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Gasol missing.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Here's James. Curry attacking. Pass to James. Over Abdul-Jabbar. James, no good. Good ball movement here by the Kings. McGrady outside. Abdul-Jabbar. For three. Bird pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got that one up quick.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So it's Sacramento now. It's a 5-point game. Wade with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Left side, Bryant. Elijah on the high post. Lock at 6. Wade drives in. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Sacramento trails by 5. "27 seconds left in the first. Wade double team. Pass to Elijah. Over Irving. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Down low. Here's Coleman. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here's Wade. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bryant's shot is off.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Thompson misses.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
stolen by Wade. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I'll tell you, Kev, isn't this what we've come to expect from Dwayne Wade? The active hands, the quick thinking. What a great defender.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Gay outside. Over to the left wing. Wade on the wing. Russell from long range. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Pass to Rodman. Back to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Los Angeles leads by 3.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
And Wade slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. And Odom drops them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Bird. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
For Sacramento, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along. Oh, worth the price of admission. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, this guy, Kyrie Irving, just so reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He is one of the cold-blooded scorers in the game, an absolute torture for a defender to guard.
5 to shoot. Back to Davis. Over Rodman. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Thompson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own, you know, to put their fingerprints on a team.
No doubt, Kevin. For Kobe, it was Shaq. For Kyrie, it was LeBron. And think about last season. Kyrie actually called LeBron to apologize. But let's not kid ourselves, right? He is most comfortable in the starring role.
Here's Odom. Rebound by the Kings.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Odom's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
To the inside. McGrady outside. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Curry, here we go. Simmons with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And that one drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets
coming from inside the paint now.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Pass to Bird. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight mates.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Bird with the jam. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's stolen by McGrady. Bird with George picks him up. And Davis throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Inside. Here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Well, Marc Gasol is just so fundamentally sound. You put him in a pick-and-roll game, he is so effective. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
James outside. The 3. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Bird can't hit.
Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
And Doris with George, and his offense last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
Pass to Russell. Launches a 3. Sacramento again missing. From deep. Rebound by the Kings. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Olajuwon. Again, the miss by the Kings. Los Angeles trails by 3. And Thompson launches it from deep. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
6 to shoot. Right side, Russell. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade with it. He's picked up by Irving. A slam dunk by Wade.
I'll tell you, still such a force on these drives. Dwayne Wade, give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
No good from Bird.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, and when Dwayne Wade is driving, the defense is always on high alert. It feels, Kevin, almost like contact is inevitable.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Coleman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Curry fires from way outside.
Boy, you gotta love the
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Curry will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Olajuwon.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
So nice passing here by Los Angeles. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And Curry throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Los Angeles with some changes. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here.
Chicken wing. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Los Angeles with another miss. Sacramento leading by 6. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, as hard as Curry plays, to me it's an underrated aspect of his game. Gets out and gets after it in the open floor.
Here's Curry with the 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. James looking around. He can't get that one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Bird can't hit. Los Angeles trails by 8. The offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Timeout called by the Kings. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play." In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
For the 3. Good on the triple. Birds got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. And James gets it to go.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
A second chance effort. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 8. 1:10 left in the fourth. .110 left in the game. Nobody near Gay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, "Hey, coach, bench me."
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And he knocks down the first one.